You know, Yecheskel, I really love the liver here in Papagio.
Me too.
I wonder how they kasher it. Oh, Rabbi Ezra Friedman.
Rabbi Avi,
How are
you doing?
I was just telling you, Yecheskel, I would love to see how they kasher the liver here in Papagio.
Well, happy to show you. Let's come inside. Rabbi Avi, we're blessed that most meat we buy at the butchery and we eat in our home come kashered and ready to cook. There are certain inner organs that are not kashered at the slaughterhouse. We have to kasher them in our home, in our restaurant, or our catering house. Because these organs have a lot of blood and need to be broiled in order to release the blood, and that can't be done in the slaughterhouse. It's done normally either our home, or a catering house, or a restaurant. This is liver when it's raw, not yet kasher. We're going to show the process from beginning to end. And this is liver already kashered and ready to consume. Rabbi Avi, how do you normally kasher meat in a slaughterhouse?
Lots of salt, 45 minutes to an hour, and then it's done, no?
Rabbi Avi, you're absolutely right. But salting is not enough for liver. Because there's so much blood in liver, salt is not sufficient. We have to broil. The Gemara says that broiling the liver releases all the blood inside. We don't suffice with just broiling. There's a preparation process. We wash it, we slice it, we salt it, broil it, wash it again, and that's how we have kosher liver.
I'm already hungry.
Very good, let's go. So how we wash it first. Just a little bit of water here is sufficient, that's enough. That's right, a little bit of water. Now it's just too wet. So we place it on the area here. So we continue doing the shtiva erev in Hebrew, which is the horizontal and vertical cutting. It should be made clear that liver that is not kashered properly is prohibited to eat. Yes, like having treif meat. So the kashering process should be done with supervision or somebody trained to do it properly. If you're doing it in your own home, you should make sure that somebody give you the proper guidance. Minor cut sufficient, and that's where we're going to put our salt. We use special kashering salt. We spread a little bit on each one, on both sides, and then we broil. The salt just to help release the blood even more than the broiling. Sprinkle a little bit on this side. Yeah, there you go.
As you can see, it is special koshering salt.
Thicker salt, yes.
Thicker than normal.
Yes. There's a special grate dedicated to liver. We won't cook or broil anything else on this grate because it's only for liver. Now, Rabbi Avi, we have to use an open fire, and that open fire will be the source of how we kasher liver. Why? Because that's going to remove the blood. However, we know the blood's not allowed, right? You can't drink blood, you can't eat blood. Blood swallowed by other foods is a problem. Liver has a special halacha that although it releases its blood, which blood is not kosher, it doesn't reabsorb it. So you have a dedicated open fire source for the liver, and it won't affect the liver, but it will affect other meats.
So here in Papagio, they have a special dedicated barbecue just for koshering.
Right.
Those are OU standards.
OU standards. We take our dedicated grate that has been washed, cut, and salted. We move it over to the heat source. We leave it on, keep it open. We want to keep the fire open so it releases as much as possible. There's an idea you can wait to a third of being cooked, but we normally wait to at least half cooked and more to make sure it's cooked enough. Meaning normally with other meats where we suffice with less, we want to make sure that it's cooked so that it releases all the blood. We have a separated wall to confirm the separation of the kashering station of the liver and the cooking station of other meats. And this is the way it should be in every restaurant. And that's OU standards.
Beautiful.
Rabbi Avi, you can see after we've kashered, we have to make sure the entire surface, both the cutting board and this piece of paper, are thrown away and cleaned because we're talking about non-kashered meat.
And it's just like treif.
Just like treif. Looks already kashered, but we're not done yet. We have to rinse it off a little bit.
And there's like the last stage, right?
Last stage, and then you can eat Rabbi Avi. We've washed our surface, everything's fine. That is liver, kashered, and ready to serve. Amen.
Nothing like OU certified kosher liver. You know, I've learned Masechet Sulim, right? And the reality is that when you're doing it in practicality and you're seeing firsthand, it completes the Shulchan Aruch that you learned. Because learning Torah in the air, in words, is the basis. But to bring it to life, you got to see in the video.